They shitting on my fall, ain't no way that I'ma quit. I'm quitting for it all, I don't wanna have to pick. I don't want it, I'ma get it. And if I have to bet, I get it on my own, yeah. I can get it on my own, yeah.
I can get it on my own. I can get it on my own. 10 in the building. Let me get my joint straight. I gotta sit back for this one. Shit, I'm off the scene right now. But I'm good.
So I'm good. Trust me, I'm winning. In the loop like a payment. That's why these ups are pending. Taking flight. Other words on my way up. Got the green light.
That's supposed to be the #1 hit, man, of the motherfucking of the year. I could get it on my own. I'm 10 toes down in this shit. Come on, baby. Don't get no better than 10 toes down to this shit. Welcome to another episode of. Listen, I got morning tea with 10. I got evening tea with 10. I got afternoon tea with 10. I got tea with 10 all day. And I'm not talking about females tea. I'm talking about tea. Coffee, tea. Tea, coffee. I'm talking about tea. Drinking tea. I got my cup of tea. And I'm ready. I'm ready. I got my tea. I'm ready. We gonna get this thing together. The sister gonna be coming in about 7:30, so we're gonna give her a minute to come in. So before she come in, we're gonna do a little chit-chatting. We're gonna chit-chat. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna chit-chat. We're gonna find out what else is going on. I've been watching the news. I don't know what's new. I don't know what's been going on. I got a couple of things coming up. We got the Harlem thing going on Sunday. Sunday, anybody in every borough, we call it Heaven Up in Harlem. But Heaven Up in Harlem is for everybody. Everyone, anyone can attend. You can come on Sunday. We're going to have Randall's Island. Randall's Island is going to be locked down. We're locking it down. Every year, Harlem, we shut it down. It's going to be nothing but love. You could bring your chairs out. You could bring your grill. You could barbecue. You could do whatever you want to do. It's going to be nothing but hugs, love. We're going to have music. It's going to be nothing but black folk up in here. On this day, my bro Daniel, OG Daniel, he want everybody to bring their sons out. Everybody. He asked that everybody bring their sons out. So everybody's sons can be everyone's sons. Or bring your daughters. Bring whoever it is, man. Bring your children out for our children to meet and know one another. So because this is what's going to help stop the shooting, man. Nobody don't know each other. His nephew could shoot my son and don't even know that his uncle is cool with the father. We don't even know. People are killing people all over, not even knowing that we family, that we have some type of connection. So on Sunday, July 31st, Randall's Island, they're going to be giving it up. I'm telling y'all, it's imperative that you come because this going to be bigger than the Million Man March. Talk back to 10, I'm talking to you. Get my comment section. This is the new Million Man March. You know why? Because a Million Men March, and ain't shit happen. There's still senseless killings and shit going on. But on Harlem, Heaven Up in Harlem, and they call it Heaven Up in Harlem for all the brothers that we lost. This is like a tribute to them, for all the brothers and sisters that we lost in Harlem over the past years, right? So this is going to be the time that we come out and your children get to meet my children and they get to learn about one another, exchange phone numbers, stay in contact. Even those kids that's in the street, we need our nephews and nieces and all of them to get to know one another. And that's going to curb some of the violence. They're going to get to know one another and know who are. Or even if your family getting beef with somebody knows somebody that knows somebody. Talk back to me. I guarantee you, if they did that in Chicago, right? And everybody came out one day I don't even know the names of the projects out there. All I remember was Cabrini Green. But if they all came together out there and said, you know what? We're going to have a day, Chicago Day, where we bring our kids out and let our children meet your children. Your children meet their children. Their children meet their. It'll be a beautiful thing, man. We ain't got to worry about the drama and all the bullshit. I'm telling you. How many people you done met that knew somebody that knew somebody? You know, so what? That's my uncle. He my what? He your cousin. He your uncle. He got a baby, and she had a. And that's how we get that connection, man. That's how we get that connection. So Sunday, we got that going on. Then Saturday, well, tomorrow night, I'm supposed to be going out to Virginia with my man Cal Dawson and Beanie Siegel to do a show in VA. That's not a guarantee yet. And make sure y'all be on the lookout tomorrow on Tubi, the Black Rob story. Tubi brought the story, the Black Rob documentary, and they will be showing it tomorrow. To the best of my knowledge, they told me that it's playing tomorrow. I'm part of the documentary, and be on the lookout for that. Tubi. Anybody that don't have Tubi, you better get it. Tubi got all the movies, a bunch of free shit going on Tubi. Tubi is outdoing HBO to me because they be playing a bunch of movies that you never seen, never heard of. But the sister's gonna be in here at 7:30. So if you're coming in the building, if you're just coming in, you're leaving, you're coming in and out, you check in to see what's going on. What's the word? Make sure you hit that like button. Because today, we're going to have service. Yes, sir. Today, we're going to have the word. Yes, sir. Talk back to me. I'm talking to you. Today, we're going to have church. Today, we're going to have church. Today, we're going to tell the truth, and we're going to shame that devil. We're going to shame that devil today. Now, my question is this, right? And it's always been asked from myself to others. Excuse me a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. I always ask the question to myself. Can the gangster kill a thug change his life? Does he have the right to change his life? And I know a lot of people going to say, yes, he do. Okay. So if I'm a gangster, thug, killer, tough guy, and I committed a crime and I changed my life and I want to do the right thing, I want to be on the straight and narrow. When I become a citizen, a productive citizen, and I leave all crime and everything alone, I become a citizen of society and I live by society and citizen rules, don't I? Talk back to 10. 10 is asking the question. We're going to have church today. So when I live like a citizen, I must abide by citizen rules. All that code shit, I don't live by the code no more. I changed my life. When you make a transition and you change your life, you must do a 190, 353. You ain't going to do a 306. You ain't going to go in one circle and go right back to where you was at. You're going to do a turn to where I'm letting go of all that baggage and luggage that I came in with. Church, can I get an amen? Or can I get an A woman? Huh? We always get amen. Let's get an A woman. Let me get an A woman in here. And we ain't joking. So when I turn my life around and I see something, don't I supposed to say something? Or you still going to judge me on my past? Because if you're still judging somebody on their past that changed their life around and said, I no longer live by the rules of code and the streets and all that. I changed my life around. I don't do that no more. So can you call that person a snitch? No, you can't call Miss Berry a snitch. If you're still going to judge him and call him a snitch, then you know what? You never believed in his change. You never believed in his transition. You can't fault a man who changed and said, you know what? I no longer live by that. You're not going to be selling drugs in my neighborhood. You sell anything in this neighborhood, you're going to jail. You're not going to be robbing and stealing in my neighborhood. If you do, you're going to jail. That's what citizens do. So this old gangster killer that came home and said, I'm not a criminal no more. I'm a citizen, and I abide by the rules and regulations of citizen rules. I don't lie. I don't cheat the government. I don't rob. I don't steal. No drugs, no prostitution, no nothing. I'm not out there with anything that can get me arrested. Okay, so with that said, this pastor went to prison. He done stole $2 million in scams. He went to prison and became a bishop, pastor, preacher, whatever you want to call him. He became that. He came home and changed his life around. He no longer lived by the rules and regulations of the code. He's no longer a criminal. So if anything criminal happened and he sees something, he has to say something. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Get my comment section and talk back to me. Don't this pastor preacher must say something? Even if it's against himself. Talk back to me. Pastor, your time has ran out. Your time has ran out. The time has come for you to finally step up. Step up and start walking in the spirit. Don't worry about the sins of the flesh. It's time to start walking in the spirit, in the word. You ain't gonna just be sitting up on the podium and passing trays around and robbing Miss Berry from the second floor. You ain't gonna be robbing old man Otis. You ain't gonna be robbing Miss Johnson that's with her bad back, bringing all of them extra cans and groceries from the store down the street. Don't got no help from no. You ain't gonna just be robbing them or they got them SSI checks and you riding around flashy. You flashy as shit. No, you not. No, you not. And listen to the excuses. He just like that goddamn fifth grader. Listen to the excuses they use all the time. They use hate, but they don't say he hating on me. They don't use that one. They don't want to use that word. Look at what the pastor's using. The pastor, this is the pastor who's on TV live channel talking with other pastors about diamonds and shit that he owns, things that he got. This is what the pastors is doing today? Huh? I told y'all videos ago. Oh, videos ago. I told you a long time ago. I said that boy on the couch is just like them pastors. He come in your neighborhood. He talk the talk, walk the walk. But he the only ones wearing diamonds and driving fancy cars. And ain't fixing their doorknob in the church. Ain't fixing their doorknob. This sister gonna come in here. She gonna give it all to you. I can't even give it all of what she gonna tell you. She had a personal relationship with this man. She has. Listen, we're gonna get personal tonight. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to do the whole live tonight. We're gonna get personal. So when she come in, I'm not looking for nobody else to come in with her and stop her from her journey because she's been on a mission for years trying to get the word out about this scheming, scamming. You ain't gonna do it. 10 toes ain't gonna have it. I'm gonna put light on it. I'm gonna shed light on it. I told y'all 10 toes do his due diligence. And I did my due diligence. And look what I came up with. This ain't no made up allegedly stuff. This ain't nothing allegedly. This is coming out the horse's mouth. A personal. Know everybody. Know your mama, your daddy. Know your wife was there in the church. Knee to knee in prayer. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. See, nobody ever stood up in church yet and told the preacher, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh! Shut up, preacher. Shut your goddamn mouth. You still on TV talking that shit? Shut up. Shut up. Shut your punk ass up. Shut up. Nobody ain't questioning nothing. Nobody ain't questioning his Instagram page. Ain't nobody looking at the numbers. Listen, hold on, wait a minute. See, because numbers add up. When we talk numbers, 2 + 2 is 4. 5 + 5 is 10. Whatever way you do it, it all adds up. So you mean to tell me we're gonna go to his Instagram and he got how many followers? 1 million plus? Is my numbers right? He got 1 million plus followers, and you're only getting 84 likes? Them limits ain't adding up. That man sat on here and said to the other him downstairs preacher, he told that man, I'm talking about the preacher Lamar. He sat on video and said, I own the block. What? Huh? Y'all ain't listening? Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't want to have church this morning, ain't the morning, this evening. I'm stuck on morning tea with 10. Y'all don't want to have church this evening, but we're going to have church. The sister's on her way to her house right now, so she can't log in. She got to go get on her computer to log in. And once the sister's on, then we on. Then the cat is out the bag. Preacher, you better go and call Eric Adams, because after she finished, you better go and call them little niggas that you got to do that little stick up. You better go and call everybody. You better have every little camera, milk and cranny set up. You better have everything right. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Listen, man. Listen. There's so much I want to say right now, but I don't want to say it because I don't want it to come out of 10 Toes' mouth. I want it to come out the horse's mouth. I want the sister to say it because the sister was there. The sister been part of the church. Not she was there for the robbery. The sister was there with him. Day one. The sister was there with the wife when she was the girlfriend. Day one. And after y'all hear this story, right? The losses and what this sister went through and what this preacher did to her, there ain't gonna be no backlash. There ain't gonna be no talk back to me from him to her because it's all facts. It's documented. It's facts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, let me get a little couple of shout outs in the building right now. Let me shout a couple of my people out before we keep this going. When she called, hold on, let me check on her. Let me check in on her first. Let me put the goddamn link in a description box. Another, just in case if she need to come in now. Let me put that in the box because I want to hear. Listen, y'all, I didn't even hear the full thing. She was telling me, stop, shut up, shut up. I had to tell her, shut up, shut up. I'm fumbling with the phone like Scarface when he was about to fight with Sosa. I'm like, shut up. Sosa, are you there? Don't tell me no more. I want it to be organic. Just go on the show. Just come on my show and talk, sister. Then you say, 10. How can you believe her? You going, okay. Y'all go on to play games if you don't want. Go on. Y'all go on to play games. You only gonna be saying 10 done went and found some woman. No, sir. This right here gonna happen. Look. Preacher, you done hung your goddamn self. Right here. This is it. Why would you do that? Why would you see? Listen, I don't even want to say this shit. Live stream. Out of all the times you up in here preaching in this little ass, it ain't even a church. It's a the church is across the street. This is a you preaching in this little ass seven people in there. One person, 9 people, 7 people in there, and you preaching, and now all of a sudden, out of all days, a robbery happens, and you recording it. Show us some more recordings that you did when you was preaching. Show us. See, because I question everything. Show me some more videos that you made preaching in your sermons. Show me at least 10 of them. 10. Show me 10 in that same that you was in. Show me 10 in there. I bet you can't show me 10. Because that's not a normal thing. He don't be recording his services. But on this day, he recorded it. I'm going to say this. Y'all already know I said it. That camera was this way. Who was fucking with the camera? These thieves came in there. That camera turned this way. The preacher was still over there. You couldn't see what was going on over there. The only people that seen what happened with the preacher, his wife, everybody else was down on the floor. Derek in that corner seeing what was going on. That one man in that corner that sat there. No emotion, no nothing, just sitting there. That nigga ate a bag of sunflower seeds. He drunk 2 Arizona iced teas. Looking at the whole robbery. He was sitting there. That man in that corner was drinking an Arizona iced tea looking at the robbery. He like, this. Preach, yeah. You better lay all the way down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he told the thief, the dude, Derek in the corner said, yo, bro, they was leaving. Yo, bro, yo. You ain't, he got on Louis Vuitton shoes. Y'all ain't get his shoes. Y'all ain't get his shoes, bro. The dude in the corner was just snitching. He was in the corner just telling, yo, bro. Yo, you with the man. Yeah, yeah. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. This here. Yeah, you forgot to take the look inside the Bible. His Bible, he got about $8 in there. $80. That's gas money for y'all. That's gas money for y'all to get where you're going. Mm-hmm. This preacher got a goddamn Rolls Royce. A Rolls Royce. Who the fuck got a Rolls Royce? And left it. I followed them, but then I had to go back and get my key. You had to go and get your Rolls Royce key? So you just leave a Rolls Royce key sitting around. Who got your Rolls Royce key? Who had it? Baby girl had it? Who had your Rolls Royce key? I had a Mitsubishi Diamante. I never let that key come. That key ain't leaving my pocket. That key ain't leaving my pocket. What? Look at this. Look at this. Let me show you something. Look at this. Look at it. Look. Look, that thing I'm playing. Look. Now I want somebody, anybody but a dead body. You know my number. Anybody but a dead body. Send me a picture of another preacher, pastor, anybody from Brooklyn, New York that look like this. Huh? Somebody. Anybody but a dead body. Let me tell you something about image. The image is what sells. The image is what sells the most. Look at me. Look at me. Regular guy. Regular. You go over there to that boy on the couch. New jacket, shirt, sweatshirt, hat, jewelry all over. Fake jewelry, right? Watches. Fish in the background. A fish swimming past. A fish tank in the back swimming past. All kind of shit. Lights, camera, action, all kind of shit going on. Dogs barking. Yard from Walmart with waterfalls and shit. Lions I seen a motherfucker walking past with a giraffe the other day. He had a whole rope around a giraffe, and the boy in the fifth grader on the couch. He had a giraffe back there. I'm telling you, the image is what sells. The motherfucker had a full giraffe walking past at the fifth grader house. You let him tell it. Image is what sells. In the camera, gunshots, it's like videos, like rap music. That shit sells. You know, GTA, that shit sells. Cars, get out the car, robbery. The image, kicking the door. Yeah, Shen, when I came through, you see the animation in the neighborhood. Nah, Shen, yeah. The dude went in the store, got a bag of chips, came out, opened them up, and ate them. But when he tell you, yo, where you was just at? When I was in the store, son, what happened? Now I'm waiting there, got some chips, so I'm arguing with the dude behind the joint. I grabbed the chips, boom, bust them open, caught the chip, pulled out the lime, bang, I blast at him. You was shooting? You was shooting in the store? What happened? Where the gun at? Son, come on, man. Man, you asked too many questions. This nigga asked you too many fucking questions. What you mean if I was shooting in the store, nigga? I told you what happened. I went there. I got the chips, bust them, boom, the chips went up. I caught it in my mouth. He come from behind the camera, I blamed him. Bang. He give you a whole war story. I came through, I'm in the projects. Pain. In the pain. I told y'all I wanted pain. I said if my mama die, I'm gonna bring you pain. 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 And all you stuck with is an image. Pain. Damn. He going through it, son. Emotional right now. Word, man. Pain. This is what happens. Look, he in the camera. Pain, I told you. I told you. Y'all don't see the people that's over here, that's behind the camera over there. Y'all don't see them. That's looking at him like, what's wrong with this nigga? Pain. Look, and once he finished, he turned the camera off. Yo, what up, y'all? Yo, what happened? Nah, ain't nothing, man. I just had to tell these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring the pain in them niggas, man. Word. You two think them dudes be playing with me too much. I'm gonna start clapping one of them, man. Word. I'm gonna clap one of them. That's why I'm down here today. That's the only reason I'm down here. One of them told me to come down here. I told them I'm gonna bring pain. Don't even know it. You don't even know it. You ain't even know it. That's just what's happening with the fifth grader on the couch. Just like the preacher. What time is it? It's 7:29. Let me get her on the phone. Where you at? I'm talking too much. We need to get this thing rolling. People are waiting. What's happening? You take it too long, Queen. What's happening? Get on the line. Where's she at? Hold on. Let me get on the line. You're going to have 10 toes people. Hello. Hey, what's going on, Queen? How you doing? Okay, so you got to tap the link in the thing. You in the house? No, you're not going to talk. You're going to hit the link in the description. You're going to put an image to this. You bringing your ass on this screen, lady. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. The people are here waiting. You already agreed to it. You look a what? You look a mess? Okay. We all look a mess. Everybody looking twisted. We all just came from work. Everybody just finished getting off the boom boom. We just got off the boom boom train. Everybody just coming from work. They tired. Nobody, breath funky, ain't get to brush their teeth again. Everybody going through it right now. He ain't right. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no beauty pageant. We come to set the word, sister. Now let's go. All you got to do is hit the link in the description box in the comment section. Send it to you. Go on 10 Toes Down TV. I'm about to put you. I'm about to take this phone call and put it on speaker where my people can hear you. I got 600 and something people online waiting for you. You don't make 10 people wait like that. No, ma'am. No, we not. We're not gonna do that today. You're gonna get up in here and you're gonna church. You in where? Okay, let's go. How much more time my people got to wait for you, sister? Okay, 5 minutes. All you got to do is go on 10 Toes Down TV. It's going to be a link in there. And all you got to do is tap on it, and you're going to come right on in. Okay? Okay, 5 minutes. There we go. Okay, so y'all got it, family. 5 minutes, she going to be up in here. That's one thing about us. And I ain't even got to say it. I know people out there. It's 600 or something in the building. I bet out of 618 people, one of y'all said black people ain't never on time. Somebody said it. I ain't said it. One of them said it. I ain't said it, y'all. One of them out there said it. I didn't say nothing. They said it. They said it. Because y'all know black people ain't on time. Yeah, she black too. West Indian black, same thing. Ain't on time. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. Because when she told me that she wasn't going to be here at 7, I said, God damn it. You ain't like that. Look at this, y'all. Look at here. Look at here. You say anything disrespectful, you out of here. I'm going to put you right out. Hey, what you doing here? Are you here? You're from Brooklyn. Go on. Did y'all just see that? I wanted y'all to get a look at that. Did y'all just see that? Did y'all see that? Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't feel. 10, why you bring them up? I want y'all to see what not to do. Y'all need to see what not to do. Your kids need to see what not to follow. This is y'all. Listen, them young kids, the drill, gang. That's your age group right there. Him. That's your age group. That came on here just now. Eating, I don't know what he was eating. I don't know what he was eating, but I know it didn't belong to him. Whatever he was eating didn't belong to him. And it was all over his face. He still can't even eat right. He still eat with his hands. Whatever he's eating, eat with his hands. Somebody eat with his hands. No etiquette. No, you know he's still peeing on the toilet seat. You know that nigga still peeing on the toilet seat. He peeing on the back of the toilet seat, peeing on. Come on. He come on here eating what don't belong to him. I know whatever he eating. Oh, somebody bought it for him. And he ain't saying nothing. He just looking like. But he loved the clout. He loved the clout. And that's the thing with 10 Toes Down. I give anybody the clout. They go, you clout chasing. I'm not clout chasing. I'm a clout giver. I want to be able to have 1 million followers. And out of 1 million, I'm going to tell all million, yo, it's a guy that has 20 followers. Go to that channel and support him. It's a guy that has, anybody call me, yo, 10, yo, could you be on my show? Hell yeah, let's go. Yo, how much you charge me if I charge you what? Who's that? Charge you? What you want to for the battery? You want me to charge your phone or something? What the fuck you talking about charging? Oh, that's your team. Don't ever mention charge to me. 10 ain't doing none of that. Okay? Because something about my people, I want to see everybody grow. Even that turtle, that little turtle that just came up here, the long neck turtle that just came, I want to see the turtle grow. But we got to teach him table etiquette. We got to teach him etiquette. He's still eating with his mouth open. Elbows on the table. Leaning forward. Yeah, son. Yeah. No. Back up. You ain't gonna do like your mama. Back up. You and that little hammerhead shark. Back up, mama. Back your ass up, you hammerhead shark, half a dread, having afro. Back up. You should have taught this boy table etiquette. We ain't gonna be doing that in here. We gonna talk back to 10. I'm talking to y'all. 2 minutes done went by already. She got 3 minutes. I'm on her ass. Here she goes. She calling me, y'all. Hello. Okay, hold on. Let me put the thing in the description box again. Let me put it in here again. Okay, so what it is that it's going to be a link in there. I just put it in there again. It says 10 Toes Down TV. And then you just click on that and then you'll come right in. You see it? Inside the live, like in my live. You on my channel right now? Okay, you got it? Okay, so now just click on that right there. No, you ain't. Are you in? Or do you see you? Okay, so you ain't in. You hit the link that says 10 Toes Down where you could come right in? Okay, you thought you did. Okay, now we got to rethink this. Yeah, try to hit it again. You could do it. You could do it. I put it in there again. I put it in there again. I'm going to keep putting it in there. What is it saying when you press onto it? When you press it? Okay. I got to do this shit. You want me to do it in Spanish? You want me to write it down or something? Sign language? Listen here. Okay, so look. When you on my check. No, you see you inside of 10 Toes Down, right? Okay, so now all you got to do is you see the live chat. You see live chat, right? Now look right now. It's going to be a thing. It's going to come up inside the comments in the live chat. It should be highlighted with my name, 10 Toes Down TV. That highlighted thing, press on that. It's there. It's there. It is there. I'm looking at it. You see the live chat? Huh? Somebody said you're annoying. Okay, you see she's annoying. Now you just go down a couple more. My name is coming right after that. You don't see my name right there, 10 Toes Down? Now click on that. What happens when you press it? You on a phone or you on a computer? What you want? What you got, an Obama phone? Like, what's going on here? So why it ain't happening? Oh, you got. Okay, so you got to get Safari. God damn it. See, this is why black folk got to be prepared, sister. Okay, so then, is that you? I don't know. I don't know. What's your name on there? Oh no, that ain't you. Your name ain't Melanin Review, right? No, hell no, that ain't you. I thought that was you that just popped up. Okay. What's your name on there? Okay, Zaya. It ain't. Listen, Queen, you're going to have to press the link again. We're not going to do this. That's why you're supposed to have been prepared. You said you just seen the link and you pressed on to the link, sister. And you said no Safari. So then you got to do the Safari. You got to go through, I guess, through the Safari. Uh-huh. There you go. Keep going. Mm-hmm. There you go. You're almost there. You're doing good. Keep going. Keep going. See, because it would have been nothing to do it on the phone. Yeah, but no, it's better for people. They can engage much better when it's face to face. That's why I told you we're going to do it live. You're going to come in on the link. That's why that would be much better. I want them to have a personal relationship with you on 10 Toes Down. I don't like doing the phone thing. Okay. I like to have so what's going on? What is it saying now? I'm on speaker. Did it let you in now?
Okay, hold on. I think I
got it. Okay. Let's go. Gotti, I don't even know why you in the back. Listen, Bullets Gotti is in the back. He's in the back. What's your name on there again? You sure? Okay. What it's saying now? What it's saying, Queen?
It's not saying anything.
No, I'm saying. Huh?
Hold on. It's still saying the same thing. It's not letting me in.
What is it saying? You pressing on the name. Press on the link. Don't press on the name. Press on the link.
I did press on the link.
You doing something wrong. You're doing something wrong.
Look, I'm pressing the link again.
I put the link in there again for you.
I know, I'm pressing on it.
Somebody calling me now. I don't know who it is. Hold on for a minute. I got another call. Somebody probably want to help you. Hello? Yo. What's happening? Yeah, I'm live right now. I'm going to hit you back, bro. I am. Okay, here we go. What's going on, Queen?
Look.
Everybody but a dead body, but you it's coming up in my backyard. In my
This is crazy.
That's why you're supposed to be prepared before.
Listen, I have a life.
Okay, so we ain't getting into the life and all that. We getting into what we were prepared to do. I was prepared. The people was prepared. Everyone was waiting and looking forward to this.
Oh, the people them.
Yeah, the people them. The people them are wait for you. So what I'm to you? You're not come part of goddamn thing. What I'm to you?
All right. We just gonna have to do this. I mean, they can hear me clearly.
Yeah, they can hear you clearly, but I'd rather them see you. You know what? Send me a picture of you.
Okay.
Send me a picture of you. You can't get in. I understand. Send me a picture so I can put the face to it. So if he does happen to see it, he knows who's talking. That's right. For he knows you. Because you know him. Y'all had a personal thing. He knows.
We have no personal thing like that.
You had a personal thing. You know him. You was part of the church. You was knee to knee with him in prayer. That's personal. That's you was part of the 6 members. So
I was definitely the 6. The 4th
right.
out of.
You was the 6th heartbeat. Okay, let's go. You was the 6th heartbeat. You think you're going? You was in there, Eddie Kane in it. Let's go. Come on. So you send me the picture.
Yep.
Okay. Now let me talk to my people. Listen, I'm gonna put her picture up for y'all can have a look at who's talking. My man Wax in the building. Wax dog, what's popping? Wax that. Wax, what up?
What up?
What up? She can't get it right, so I'm gonna have to take her picture and put her picture up because she don't know how to get in here.
Yo, who's that? I came late. Who that trying to come up? What I miss?
She's come. Oh, you talking about her? Or you talking about who in the back door right now trying to get in?
Nah, who the female that's trying to come up? I came late. I missed that part.
Oh, this is a sister that was part of the church with the dude. The
oh, word. Oh, all right. That's
yeah. So she can't. She don't know how to hit the link and come in. So I'm just gonna put her picture up here so they can see who it is. So if he happen to see this, he'll know. Okay, one of my founding members is up here, telling it all.
But you don't know her at all, right?
Who?
Shorty that's trying to come up. You don't know her at all. Never seen her.
Part of that. She part of him.
So how you know she just ain't a troll?
Nah, she ain't no troll.
Oh, all right.
She gonna tell it all. She ain't no troll.
All right. You know. Well, tell her to show what she look like before she tell it all.
She about to do it right now. I mean, I got the picture of her right here.
Yeah, I heard you say Thotty was in the background.
Yeah. Thotty. He came in for a second and then I got rid of him, but yeah, he in the background. That's stupid. You know how she do. She just so stupid. You know.
Watch your mouth.
No, I'm talking about the guy, not you, sis, not you. I'm talking about the guy, girl. It's a dude that got a sex change. His name is Bullis Gotti.
And false teeth.
Yeah, and he got false teeth. He only 17 years old with false teeth. Yeah, so where we at? Okay, so I'm gonna put her picture in, and I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna be behind her picture because I don't even know how to put the picture side by side when you put them in the thing. But oh, there you go. She is right here by my side. So this is this sister right here, guys, and we're gonna let her talk. Let me. Yo, Wax. Let me know if you can hear good. Go ahead, say something, sis.
Yeah, I'm here.
You can hear good, Wax.
Yeah, I hear.
All right, so here you go. So I'm a mute your joint just so she could speak up. I'm gonna mute my mic too. I mean, let her go in. So listen, just let the people know who you are. Just give your name, let them know who you are, where you from.
My name is Essence. I'm from Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
I met Whitehead in Brooklyn. He just came home like a year and a half, maybe 2 years before I met him. And I reached out to him because I used to see his lives and stuff. And I was into the church. And I went to him. I was trying to get some help for my son. I was having a lot of problems with my son. And I was going to him because I know that he is relatable.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. So I went to him and I was asking him if he could kind of mentor my son. I told him where I came from, the other church I came from, and my involvement in that church. And he wanted me to kind of help build up his church because that's kind of the thing I used to do. Put events and put people together in a church.
Okay, hold on. Let me ask you something. The church you talking about that you went to with him, that church, is it the same church where the whole situation happened?
No. He had so many different churches. It was unreal. So this church he was at was on Bedford and Atlantic, across the street from the men's shelter. He was renting that church. It was a 7 Days Adventist church. So he would rent it like 2 or 3 times during the week.
Uh-huh.
To hold his Sunday services.
Oh, so he was renting churches.
Huh?
He was renting out the church.
Yeah, he was renting the church from the 7 Days Adventist people.
Okay.
He didn't have a church, so that's what he was trying to do. He needed people to come, and that's the purpose of his lives, to get people to join the church, to be followers of him, and come to the church, build it up, bring in the money so he can get a physical church because he's been renting. He wasn't paying where he was, so he had to go to another church in on Putnam.
Okay, so the church where the whole robbery, the live stream happened at, was you in that church too?
No, I stopped going to his church because his girl at the time, the one that he married, that's now his wife, she had this insecurity with me. I guess she thought she was the only light-skinned girl with blonde hair in Brooklyn. And he is violent because I told him, like, I don't know what her problem is or whatever, but he physically picked me up and put me out of the church because I told him I was going to slap her.
Okay, hold on. Before we go there, let's back up. You said that you was trying to get him to help you with your son.
Yeah, and then he really wasn't helping me with my son, and my son wound up passing a year after.
So what he was doing for your son?
He never did anything for him. I wanted him to mentor. He would tell me to bring my son with me to the church. I did. He never mentored him. He never really took any time out with him. So he didn't do anything. And my son wound up getting murdered a year later.
Yeah. How old was your son?
My son was 18 when he passed.
Wow. Sorry to hear that. So tell me more about him. Like, what else do you know about him? Like, personally, like, what do you know?
Well, I know for a fact that he was definitely locked up. He did the 10 years for scamming. He's a scammer. Like, that's what he does. He definitely looks for clout. He wants people to buy into him. Again, this is why he does the lives as often as he does, the way that he does, because he wants people to come in and be a part of his ministry. But it's nonsense. Like, he's known in Brooklyn as the street pastor. Like, that's who he is.
As the street pastor? What the hell that mean?
I mean, he's all for the streets. Like we would do marches and stuff, and his target people were the guys that hustle. Like, I witnessed that.
Oh, you mean like drug dealers?
Yeah, anybody that was a part of the streets. That was his angle. But he would portray to them like that's not what he's into anymore, and he would go to them to try to get them to turn themselves around.
So, my question is this, right? When it came to him and with the whole robbery, when you seen it, the live stream, what do you think happened? Do you believe that was something that happened or what?
Nah, I know how he operates. So I know that he got these guys to come in and do this. First, he said that he told his parishioners to get down. He never said anything to his parishioners, number one. Number two, when they came in, notice how they tilted the camera. They tilted the camera to keep the people that went in there. His job was to keep them safe, the robbers. So he made them tilt the camera, right? So they won't be on cameras, because he promised them, like, you're not going to get caught. Like, I got you. So his angle was to have them come in so he can get robbed and do an insurance claim. Because when you have a business, which clearly he does, you can hide your jewelry or make the claim as who you are in the business life, and you can write that off if anything gets stolen. So he's really not losing by getting anything stolen like that. He has a real estate class that he does, quote unquote, and he takes people's money from the classes, but he's never sold a house. No one's ever bought a house from him.
But he said he owned the block. I seen him argue with the other pastor, said he owned the...
If he owns the block, why doesn't he have his own church? He doesn't own a building. You're renting. He's been renting for the past 5 years. He doesn't own anything. He rents everything.
So that's not his church. That's not his church. That's where I thought he owned that church.
But you have to pay attention. That's why there's no storefront. That's why there's nothing that says any reference to the church except for the banners that's inside. Anytime anybody has a church, you always put signs outside. That's the first thing that you do when you have a church. He doesn't have anything to represent outside of who he is and where he's coming from. That's not his church. He's renting that building.
God damn it.
So when he said that they came in and he went out and he chased them, but then he had to turn around and go back upstairs to get the keys and then come back down. Number one, you have a Rolls Royce. Who is keeping their car keys anywhere except for on their person?
All right, so you said that
he chased them. He grabbed his wife. This is my theory. Grabbed his wife, drove to the airport, dropped her off at the airport, made sure that the guys got to the train station so they could jump on the flight, and he went back because there's no yellow tape out there, anything to say that anything even happened. You made the call and then you left. And you left all your parishioners inside. You didn't stay with them. You chased them down for what? You saw that they changed their clothes and everything.
Yeah, I was saying that too. I was saying he didn't take no license plate. He didn't take a picture. He didn't call the police, nothing. But you seen him changing in the car.
Robert Church in a C class. I'm confused.
So I got another question. Do you know that dude that was sitting in the corner?
I'm sorry?
That man that was sitting in that corner when the whole robbery went on. Do you know him?
No, I don't know him, but clearly he knew what was about to happen because gave a cold word for them to come upstairs. If he's sitting right there, why he wasn't sitting at the back door? Even the smallest of the smallest churches that I've been to, they always have at least 2 securities sitting in the back. Always. That's from a Pentecostal church to a Catholic church. They always have someone sitting at the back door, especially when it's time for offering. But they robbed you, but they didn't rob the parishioners. They only robbed you.
That was another
they
question.
Came straight to you.
Yeah.
And your wife.
Uh-huh.
But
has she been in contact?
And said that his wife wasn't there. Well, was she there or wasn't she there?
He said she wasn't there?
He said that she wasn't there the second time. The first time he said that they robbed him, his wife, and his kids.
Uh-huh.
Then he said that she wasn't there. But then they did a live the next day and she was in Texas. Why did you leave out of town? Your husband just got robbed, and now you want to give these accommodations to him and say how proud you are of him that he's so brave. But why did you leave out of town? Why are you not by his side? And why y'all going live? That's weird.
What you were saying, Wax?
And I was going to ask her, has she been in contact with anybody that was actually there at the church at the time?
You heard him?
Or the robbery?
Because it's only 6 people. I don't business with those people.
It's only 6 people. It's only 6. So where he getting the money from? That's where the money coming from then? Don't he got to get donations? He got to get something?
He got that PPP loan. He does all kinds of credit card stuff to get money. Like, he's a hustler. Not only is he a hustler, he's a bishop. He's a pastor. This is what they do. They're able to put stuff off because of who they are. That's how the church goes.
I know he's somehow tied in with the mayor though. I know that much.
So he's tied in with the mayor though.
Him and
Eric Adams.
Mayor, yes, Eric Adams are very, very, very good friends, right? Eric Adams cannot play his position in this right now because Eric Adams is going to bring too much attention to him. But when he was running for office, Whitehead was running for office, Eric Adams was endorsing him. And he was supporting him. And Whitehead was doing the same things. Most dignitaries, the majority of dignitaries, they always go to the church. Why? Because people in the church have money and they're going to support any kind of political leads, right? Because this is how they get their money. This is how they get their stamp. But once Whitehead, because it started coming out about his background, he had to pull out. So this is why he never made it into any kind of political realm, because Eric Adams, it was getting too hot for him and it was going to make him look stupid. But the same way, like Adams, when Giuliani had got hit on the shoulder by the guy that was just giving him, telling him, you did a good job. And Eric Adams said that he was going to press charges on Giuliani for making a false claim. It's the same thing that he should be doing for Whitehead. But he can't do that, or he's not going to do that because that's his friend.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So with you and the bishop and the wife, she was the girlfriend at the time. You know her, right?
Yeah.
You know her personally?
I know her mother, and I know her.
Okay. Why would she think that you sleeping with her man? Because I know right now people probably saying she was sleeping with the pastor.
No.
Go ahead.
She didn't think that I was sleeping with him. She thought I liked him. Because again, I'm not a bad looking chick, and she's not either. But that was just her own insecurity. I was just there. Like, I was just trying to help be a part of the church and try to help build up. He never pushed up on me. I never pushed up on him. It wasn't even like that. I was there to get services for my son.
Okay. Okay. So then you said he physically picked you up and threw you out or took you out?
He physically picked me up and put me outside of the church because when I was asking him, like, yo, like, why every time, you know, I come, like, your girl keeps giving me the eye, like, what is the problem? Like, I will, like, physically say something to her. And he's like, you're not going to come in here and tell me nothing in my church and and he was like, just get out. And he physically picked me up and put me out. And I was like, it's fine. Like, I'll leave, no problem. But she's going to have to come outside eventually. So I was just waiting outside.
And what happened with that?
I had because I was so upset, I forgot I had my daughter with me. And my daughter was like, Mommy, I just want to go home. And that's why I left. Because I had my kid with me. But I was upset because, I wanted help with my son. I was trying to save my son from the streets. And his angle was to build up the church. I didn't give a damn about building up the church. I wanted to help my son. And in the midst of, yes, I would have helped if I was getting help from my son. It wasn't anything other than that.
So how about what I was saying? Oh, with the whole Instagram thing, you brought light to it, not had to really look at it. What was that that you were saying about with the Instagram?
So he always goes live, right?
Uh-huh.
Before, like even a couple of days after the robbery, he had 1.5 followers, something like that. 1.5
right? What million?
1.5 million followers, right?
Uh-huh.
But you you pay for followers, you pay for likes. If you look at any one of his services that or anytime that he spoke, when it was him and her, he would always get over $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Not dollars, 5,000 views. But if it was just a regular person that was just speaking, they will only get maybe like 50 views or 100 views or 200 views. Everything is about him and his wife. He has to be in the spotlight. And because she is a part of him, he's going to give her that same light. But he didn't have, he bonds all of those followers. Like,
how do you get 50 views with 1 million followers?
Huh?
I said, how do you get 50 views with 1 million followers?
Yeah, that's questionable.
Exactly.
Like 50 views with 1 million followers.
It doesn't add up. But now, since I said this, you can see it. Now he has more than 300, 400, 800,000 likes. And even the comments, all of the comments are scams. They're not people that go to the church. He's not known worldwide. No one in Brooklyn really advocates for him.
And you said that his wife took her Instagram down now?
She took her Instagram down the next day after the robbery. Why?
The so-called robbery, huh?
Right, the so-called robbery.
Damn. So, how long were you part of the church with him?
It wasn't that long. It was only a couple of months. It was only maybe 2-3 months. It wasn't that long.
And y'all ended up falling out.
Yeah.
Okay. And what
made you choose him out of all the pastors in New York to mentor your kid?
Because he was relatable to what was happening in the street. My son was in the streets. He wasn't like hard body selling drugs or robbing nobody, but he definitely was a part of a gang. And I wanted him to not be a part of anything like that. So I related to him because of that. Because yes, this whitehead was arrested. He was locked up. He did prison time. And he's a younger man. So yeah, he could relate to my son at the time and try to potentially save him from being caught up.
No, my thing is like, did he have like a mentor program? Was that his thing, or was that supposed to be like his personal project? You know, like my thing. You know what I'm saying? Is he supposed to?
he was only home for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So everything that he was doing was all new and fresh. So when I went to him and I was asking him if he can help mentor my son, that was the initial conversation. And all he wanted me to do was bring my son. And I did bring my son a few times, but he never took any time out with him.
Okay.
So my
he
thing.
spoke to him. He did speak to my son a few times, but it's not like he would tell my son to come to the church or come and meet up with him so they could chop it up. There wasn't none of that. I would have to bring my son with me to the church, and you know how teenagers are. That's hard. My son was like 16, 17 at the time. Now he's like 17 because he got murdered when he was 18. So it's been like 4 or 5 years now. This is my son passed in 2018.
So it wasn't no relationship.
No.
Okay, because I don't want, if he see it and he come back and say you just mad because I ain't want to sleep with you, or I was sleeping with you, or I chose my girl and now she's my wife, and you jealous and you don't like eating and you talking my name bad like that.
Never. This was all about my son. This was my salvation for my son.
Okay.
I was always a part of the church.
Okay.
So in your eyes and your mind, so you're saying today, like, you look at him as a fraud, then is what you're saying, like, you know what I'm saying?
He's a major fraud. Because there's no way that you're going to be talking to people the way that you do and treat people the way that you do because when you're a man of God and you're a man in the cloth, like, you're supposed to be poised and patient, and you're supposed to have intent to hear.
Okay.
He's argumentative. You can tell how aggressive he is. He does get physical. That's who he is.
Well, I think I did see that interview that Tim was talking about where he said he owned a block. So if a man says he owns a whole block, but then you're sitting here saying right now that he actually rents the church he's in, those things don't coincide together. So
no, he don't even own a church sign. Like, what are you talking about? You don't have a sign outside of nothing. So what do you own? You don't own nothing. Don't get me wrong. There are churches, there are bishops that do rent buildings. They rent them, but they're still able to put their name. No church has he ever has had a name on it. When he first started, the name of the church that he has right now is not the name of the church that it was when he started. The name of the church when he first started, when I was there, was Leaders of Tomorrow. That's not the same name. That's if you look at the background and the name of the church right now, that's not the same name. No church changes their name like that.
So what's the name of the church now?
I can't even pronounce it because it's a weird name. It doesn't even make. I don't know what the name of this is.
So when you met him, was he like that? Was he flashy? Did he have all of this jewelry and cars and stuff?
Nah, he had a nice car, but was he flashy? Not like he is now. No, he's flamboyant now. Like, he's out of control flamboyant now.
Oh, so he was more laid back before.
I mean, like I said, he would dress nice, and but it wasn't like this. Not like, like Boosie with his checks out to let everyone know, like, no, it wasn't like that.
So what do you so where you I don't know because this is a lot of flamboyance, this is a lot of jewelry, cars, and all this other stuff. Where you say he getting this money from?
Getting it from people outside. Like, there's people that he could go to and he can tell them, like, if you give me this, I can do that. And people believe in him because he stands on the name of him being a bishop. You understand? And because he looks like money, people are going to buy into him that don't know any better. I made substantial donations to him. I don't have a lot, but I did make sacrifices because I trust and I believe in God that whatever I give is what I'm going to get back. So yes, people do make donations and they make substantial enough donations. But does it balance out? Of course not. Not to that extent. He's a scammer.
And you said he did a PPP loan?
It's a business. If you have a business, anyone that has a business is going to stand on that PPP. And he could do it under his name. He could do it under his church. He could do because he changed the church name, so he could do it again. You use different addresses.
You said he changed. Oh, you said he changed his first name.
The church name.
Oh.
So you can do it more than one time, provided you have a different number. You have a different business. You have a different business address. And his wife knows. He knows. She's in love with the money. She's in love with the fame. Like, this is what they do.
Oh, so they all scammers.
She gonna ride with him whatever he do, because that's her husband.
So you're a Christian woman.
I believe in God. I'm not putting myself in no kind of category. I believe in God. That's it. You can't pay me to go to nobody's church. I believe in God, and that's it.
So what do you say to people like that do things like that scam and take from the people and lie?
It's disgusting. It's disgusting because people really and truly trust and believe in men and women of God that have accolades and they present themselves as if, but they're really wolves in sheep clothing. Like they really are just there to benefit for them. I don't believe in anytime any pastor, anything that has to do with any kind of church, I don't business with it. You are the church. The church is in you. Your body is the church, not a friggin' building.
Okay. So you ever been in that neighborhood where the crime happened at?
On Remsen?
Yeah. Where the robbery happened?
Yeah.
What type of neighborhood is that?
That's the hood. That's on a side street. Like, it's so easy to go over there undetected because it's on a side street. It's early on a Sunday morning. It's not a whole lot of police. So this is why, something like this can easily happen. And they could go unnoticed because it's early on a Sunday morning. And it's not a whole lot of people on that side because it's on an industrial block.
So what if they came up with the suspects and said, "We got them. These are the guys that did it."
How? Their faces was covered, and he had the guy turn the camera so you don't even see them. So how is anyone gonna come forward and say it was me? No one can. They're just gonna go undetected.
He got a $50,000. He got a $50,000 reward for them.
That's never gonna be found.
I think we should just go in there and say we did it. Me, you, and Watchdog.
Yeah, what?
And we get the 50. No, us three. We gonna say we did it, get the 50,000.
Go ahead. Let me know how that turns out.
I feel like this, yo. You see the climate of the world right now, up top, everywhere really, but in New York especially. Pastor know good and well he shouldn't have had no $400,000 worth of jewelry on. You know what I'm saying? So for him to even step out in the hood with $400,000 worth of jewelry, you know what I'm saying? So right. You would expect that to happen.
Right. But what is the purpose of you going to church and wearing something like that? Where you
all of your jewelry, you wore every piece of jewelry you got.
It's only 10 people there. So
exactly. It's not like it's a giant, a huge congregation, and you're not like one of these big super churches or something. So, like, what's the point?
And it's not like you was having an event that you had to wear all of that falls for something like that. So that is nothing. It's like putting shit in people's face. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're doing that, and you make people. Little do you know, you make people feel a type of way. Who would want to put money into something that looks like that? When you're putting it in people's face. Now you can look like you got it together. Yes, everyone should make sure that they look like they have it together. But when you come in every single day and this is what you're doing, who's going to really endorse you? Why would anyone want to endorse you? And then you going live. No one is really going into his live. Go to his lives and see the comments. See the people that's tuning in. He sits and waits for people to tune in. Nobody is tuning in. He's not getting 7,000 people tuning in, 70,000 people. It's not happening.
So that PPP loan did it, huh? That PPP.
But you know, when you put that suit on, right? When you put the suit on and you get the LLC and you connect it with the mayor, not to say the mayor has anything to do with anything, but when you connect it like that and you set it up right, you can actually go. There's grants out there for people talking about, you know, I want to save the youth and I want to start rec program. You know, they'll throw. There's money out there. You know, now what he does with the money is on him. You know what I'm saying? But there is money out there for people, you know, other than PPP loans that a person
you could get
is out there for people to get
that money.
Yeah.
You get some grants, and then you could cover it up.
But do something with it, right? You did all of that. You bought 2 Rolls Royce and you bought a mansion, but you didn't do nothing for the people to have a church to go to. You have bootleg backdrops. Like, why? Because if you looking like something, your church should look like something. If you own buildings, you should be able to represent what your buildings look like. Where your buildings at? Where's the whole block? What block? Did he say what block?
Yeah, somebody should have asked him when he said that too. I was hoping somebody said what block. But homeboy act like it was possible when he said it. The people he was talking to was acting like it was possible because nobody questioned it. So I really didn't. You know what I'm saying? So now that you're saying what you're saying, you know, that's a big question mark.
Yeah, and it made me question it because I looked at what's next door to that church. It's a restaurant, right? Like a Haitian joint.
It's a Haitian restaurant.
And I'm like, you own the block, so then that's your property there too, then.
But why you don't have anything with your name on it?
Or he don't even have a church. If he own the block, then you renting the church, man. Shut up!
Yeah. Shut up!
You rent and you own the block, so you're gonna rent from yourself. Shut up!
You don't even. If you're saying that you have these real estate classes, where's your real estate office
at? And it took every bit of him not to call that lady up there a fat bitch too. He called everything else.
That's a fact.
They call her fat.
He called her fat. He didn't say B, but he said fat.
He wanted to though.
Fat bitch. No, he definitely called her a bitch.
No, he didn't.
And he subliminally told homeboy, when I catch you, I'm gonna get at you too. In other words, I caught that.
Yeah,
he told him be on point.
He said, "You're not tough. You are not tough." I'm like, "Damn it, you're not tough. You're not tough too." What the hell? This is crazy. This is what the church doing.
This is what the church does.
And that's why the 5th grader could get away, because the church is co-signing him. This is crazy.
And it's disgusting because, again, you're not even supposed to, as a man, you're not even supposed to be speaking to a woman like that, let alone a man of cloth. You're not even supposed to be speaking to a woman like that.
Somebody asked in the comment section, if you feel this way about him, why would you take your son and have him mentor him?
I didn't know until after I started knowing him.
Okay.
I didn't know. I told you, when I met him, I saw him doing the lives and being on social media or Instagram.
Okay.
And I sent him a message and I was asking him to help me with my son.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know anything about him until after. But even with knowing that he was locked up and he did time and he knows people in the street, it makes him relatable.
So did he? So after you lost
in the church are not relatable. Most of these bishops and pastors never been on the street. They never went to jail. You understand? So how are they gonna relate to us?
So after you lost your son, you might ask the comment section, did he attend the funeral at least?
Not even a phone call. Nothing.
Did he know about it? The murder? Oh yeah, because your son case was a big case. Tell him about your son case. Tell him who you are with your son. What happened with your son?
My son was murdered in Canarsie May 26th of 2018, and he was at his friend's house playing a video game, and someone came around the back of the house and shot through the window. But they weren't shooting at my son. They were shooting at someone who they thought was going to be there. This was right after the murder. This was before the murder of Junior in the Bronx. So why my son got so much publicity is because it's relatable in reference to the gangs and shooting people and they are mistaken identity. So they thought my son was somebody else. So yes, this is an ongoing case for my son. The case is still open, and they are still looking for the people that was involved because it was several people that was involved.
So where your son got shot at he shot him in his back?
No, my son got shot in his head. In the house, but they was outside the house.
Oh.
So
damn. Oh, so he got killed at the same time Junior was stabbed to death in the Bronx, the little Dominican kid.
Right.
Yeah, so Junior got way more publicity than that one because that was a bigger case to them. That
was a bigger case because they knew who did it. I know who the people are involved, but because their faces was covered, you can't see who it is, so they can't prove who it was. So they brought them in. They brought the girl that orchestrated it, and the alleged shooter. They brought them in, but the feds picked up the case, but they're still working on it because of the evidence that they have. Really, the only thing that they have is the ping from the cell phone tower. But there's a phone that's missing that came from the shooter. So that's how that's what they're looking for. If they have that phone, then they will be able to arrest them because they can see the messages. And they can ping that phone.
I don't know if we want to talk anymore about this case, though, being that it's still open and everything.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know?
I mean, it was on the news.
Okay. That's what I wanted to ask you. Was the pastor around trying to get any press or publicity off of your case at the time?
No, he never reached out to me.
And you said that he knew about it, right?
I mean, I was on the news. My son doesn't have a common name, so it wasn't. It wasn't like it was a secret, and it wasn't like it wasn't on the news. And I did interviews and stuff like that, so it wasn't like no one didn't know about it.
And how are you still advocating for them to push to get the killers of your son?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. And what was your son's name?
Genesis.
Genesis?
Messiah. Genesis Messiah.
Genesis Messiah?
Yes. His last name is Wilson.
So if anybody, because people in the comment section, a lot of people probably want to look it up, see who you are. They want to see the news clipping and all that. So if they look up Genesis Messiah Wilson.
Wilson, yes.
Okay.
You can Google it. Shooting in Canarsie of Bklyn teen.
And that was in 2018.
That was in May 26, 2018.
Damn. And did you ever reach out to him? My son passed away.
No. Why? For what? I don't need nobody to feel sorry for me. I don't need nobody's sympathy. I don't need that. I don't need attention. Only reason why I'm saying this right now is because he's full of shit. And whatever happened to him was supposed to happen to him. Because you're not supposed to mash what you have in people's face. That's not what you do.
I mean, what happened if it was a scam? So that's not even a questionnaire of what happened to him because nothing really happened.
Nothing happened to him.
The happening is going to come later.
Right. He's trying to capitalize off of that to get more followers, to make it seem like he's somebody and he's a victim. He's not a victim.
Yeah.
The happening is going to happen when they question that dude on the drums that was standing there that didn't make a move.
That one in the back. The one that was eating sunflower seeds. Yeah. The one that was eating them sunflower seeds. I want to question him. Because my thing is, if dudes coming in the street and they got guns, everybody down.
First thing you're going to do is hit the floor.
You're going to hit the floor once everybody else hit the floor. You sitting there looking at it.
He wasn't even surprised.
Yeah, he definitely
wasn't even surprised. He sat there waiting.
Yeah, he definitely wasn't surprised. He was just like,
he was not surprised.
He was just looking like. Go ahead, little Kenny. Go ahead, Kenny.
And the guys didn't even look at him.
Yeah,
they didn't even look at him. How do you know that they didn't? How do they know that he didn't have a chain tucked in? Because the majority of the bishops, when you rise up, the more further you go in your accolades, you do get a big chain, right? So how do they know that he wasn't a dignitary and he didn't have a big chain? They didn't even check him.
Yeah, they didn't even go over to him. Nothing. They robbed the whole church, but they left him alone.
They allowed that dude to watch their every move. You know what I'm saying? They never patted him down. You know what I'm saying? So he could have easily drew out on him or anything. You know what I'm saying? Off top, you would have gun butted him or something if he didn't get down immediately or almost immediately. So yeah, that looked at real suspect.
He had called one back. He told the other one, "Shorty, come back." He still got on his Louis Vuitton jacket. You forgot to take his jacket. Come back, Shorty.
They didn't take nothing.
They didn't take. That's it. The pastor lied his ass off. They didn't take the robe. They didn't take his mic. Nothing. Get your ass out of here, pastor, with that bullshit. The pastor's bull crapping. The pastor capping. God damn it, pastor. This is what we do. He shouldn't have put no light on it.
No, he shouldn't have. And you still going on live and you still talking. Your wife don't have sense enough to tell you to shut the fuck up. Nobody gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. Where's your lawyer? That's what I want to know. Where's your lawyer?
The lawyer's
supposed
to be
telling
talking.
you to shut up? Why are you still sitting and you have your backdrop and you're still doing lives? Like, why?
Yeah, definitely.
Why are you still talking?
Okay, so the wife. So you said you know her. You know her mother. How you know her mother?
Her mother was going to the church that I was going to.
Yeah. So what kind of people are they? Like the family? I just want to get like a little. What type of people are they? Are they really like church going people?
Her mother's a sweetheart. I'm not saying that she's not a sweetheart, but she's insecure because I wasn't even looking at him. Like, I'm not even there for that. So you mad at me for no reason because I'm not even doing anything to you. And I didn't even pay attention to it initially, but I used to bring my friends with me to church. And when we had came, we were sitting, because after service we usually sit down and eat. And my friend was telling me, like, yo, like, why Shorty keep looking at you like that? Like, why she look like she want to take your face off? And I'm like, I don't know. I didn't even realize it. And then she would go, when we would have services, she would see me in there, come late, and get in the pulpit and, like, take shots at me and say shit crazy. Like, for what?
Take shots at you?
Take shots at me. Like, say things standing in the pulpit because now the mic, she got the floor. So she could say whatever she want to say.
What she used to say?
Just crazy stuff. Like, it was minute, but it was big because I had people with me, and it was just random.
And she was coming from scripture?
No, like she would just come and just talk before she would even start saying any kind of scripture, anything like that, for no reason. Like,
let me see. I'm gonna open up the floor. I'm just gonna get a couple of people. If y'all want to ask her any questions or anything, y'all got ask her something. TB, who TB? Where you at? Okay, TB gone. Anybody want to ask her any questions? You could just hit the link. You could come in. If you disagree with her, you could come in. If you agree with her, just keep it respectful. And I'm gonna open the goddamn floor. If you got anything you want to ask her,
when you say he escorted you out this church, was it service going on at the time of this, or was it after church, or Bible study? Was
No,
after?
she said he picked her up and put her out. He ain't escort her.
Yeah, but was service going on? Like, was they in the middle of service?
No, this was after service. Like, I went in his office and I was talking to him, and I was trying to find out, like, what is the problem with your girl? Like any woman would. Like, what's the problem? Why is she moving like that?
And y'all never, he never tried to holler, and you never tried to holler, nothing.
No, not at all.
And just you though, like, so you're the baddest chick in the church. Like, you look better than the rest of the chicks at the church, or what?
I'm not even that kind of person. No.
Wax crazy.
No, I'm saying that because my thing is, why you? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. That's the thing. Like, yeah, why you out of all the different women in there? Why was this you? Were you like close to him? Were you and him in the office or something? Like, what's happening?
No. Don't paint a picture like I was coming in there and
people gonna be asking that. They're gonna be questioning. That's how they are.
Hey, Tim. It was not like that. When you have if he's in his
what's happening, TB? Hold on, brother.
You know what she was doing? She was selling that in the name of the Lord.
Huh?
You know what she was doing? She was selling that in the name of the Lord.
Nah, not me. Not me. It was about my son. My son was in trouble. My son was locked up. My son was in different facilities, and my son came home, and I wanted my son to be good. Like, I wanted my son not to have to go back and have that anymore. I didn't want him to have no kind of record, no nothing. My son had a mentor thereafter, and my son was getting himself together. So my son wasn't even out there like that when the time happened.
Okay. Anything else, Wax?
Oh no, nobody else had no questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, because I never heard of the pastor until this incident, so I couldn't tell you his background or anything. But just judging by what I saw on that live he did with the other dude, he called the dude gay. In other words, the way he was talking, I wouldn't put him in the pastor category. Just
no, I heard it with the thing on the train. That's when I first heard of him. And I seen him, and it was like pastor from Brooklyn. Then I seen him with the Rolls Royce. I'm like, who the fuck is this dude? The pastor from Brooklyn. He had the Louis Vuitton jacket, and then that was it. I ain't think nothing of him. And then this happened, and I'm like, oh, that's the same dude that helped bring the guy in that committed the murder on the subway, the killing.
Yeah, but there ain't no way. But I don't need to know nothing to know this. You can't have I don't think you could have a Rolls Royce or two Rolls Royces or anything like that and not actually have a physical church. That don't make sense.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Definitely. What's up, Monty Woodgrain?
What's the deal, Shaft? What's going on, Wax?
Yo, Monty, what up, man?
What's
chilling, man? I just had one quick question.
What's up
to the lady? Where was your son's father at?
My son's father wasn't around.
Not at all.
No.
So he didn't have you didn't have like no brothers, or he had no uncles that he could have mentored the young man?
No, trust me, I tried.
So first off, rest in peace to your son. From listening to this, it sounds like if you haven't been around this man since 2018, how would you know if he's scamming now in 2022?
I didn't hear you.
If you haven't been around this man since 2018, how would you know if he's scamming in 2022?
Because that's what he was arrested for, and that's his angle. How else are you going to have a two Rolls Royce, custom Louis and Gucci if you're not scamming? Like, it doesn't make sense.
That's not necessarily true. Don't get me wrong. I know these pastors be on fuck shit. I mean, I do know that. But what I'm saying is you haven't been around him for 4 years. So how would you really know for a fact that he's scamming and doing this, that, and other?
How do we know for a fact that he got robbed?
We don't. I don't think, to be honest with you, from the video, I think it's a possibility it was a setup because the homie in the corner was a little too calm. But what I'm saying is, like, why now with you with the situation? If you ain't had no dealings with this pastor since 2018, why come out and speak about it now?
Because it just happened.
No, what I'm saying is, shouldn't you be focused more on finding justice for your son? Fuck this pastor.
How can I'm not a police officer. I'm not a detective. I can't make someone do their job.
All right. I see why I see why the dudes didn't stick around. I'm out. Thanks, Shaft. I'm out of here. Stupid ass bitch.
Wow.
He see why who didn't stick around and why do I have to be stupid? Make it make sense.
God damn it.
So I have a question. This is just, I'm just a small town girl from Texas, a mother. Why would you allow your son? I'm not bashing you because everything you're going through, I'm sorry for it. But why would you allow a man that you knew him from the internet or social media, but you hadn't did no background, you didn't know him, to just decide this guy to be your son's mentor? I take being a parent very serious, and I take who is around my kids very serious. Like, did you check him out before you decided he was going to be your child's mentor?
Again, I saw him on social media. Yes, I knew his background from what he spoke on, what he said, and it was his transparency that alluded me to go to him because he was relatable. When you're in the church world is a completely different world from the streets and being in the church. So
I'm an evangelist. So this is why I'm asking that question. I use the term, and I try not to jump in as an evangelist. I'm jumping in as a mother. I'm an evangelist, and so I use the spirit of discernment when I fool with other people. When I bring anybody around my kids, I check their pedigree. I check to make sure that this is a solid person. Like, I want to know what you was in jail for. So after looking at what his record's for, he already was in jail for some harsh stuff, some rough stuff. So this person, I don't care if they was a now prisoner, now preacher. I have people that I know, a pastor married to a preacher, all of that. What I'm saying is, how did you not know this man was going to exploit, which I hopefully he didn't, wasn't going to exploit your son, have him on the streets in the name of religion, or name of being a pastor? We put too much credit in these pastors' hands. And again, I am an evangelist, but we give them too much credit. I understand he had, I'm sorry.
Sassy texture. Can I? Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well.
How you doing there, brother? Official King Giles. What's going on? And Sassy
Not
Tech.
much.
Doing, family.
Thank you for allowing me to come. So, we have been like doing a lot of reporting on this dude because he is whack. So, I'm gonna try to limit my cussing. So, I'll say that for another day because I've been already going off on this all day. But to Sassy Chick and the lady, the thing about it is this: both of y'all, the Sassy Chick, you didn't grow up in church just like me. The thing about it is this: I grew up with a single mother. Single parents, single mothers, they want their sons to, be mentored by somebody, that they think is going to be a positive influence in their life. At some point, you start ignoring some things. You were like, oh, that ain't nothing. And then when stuff start coming out and people like this lady start saying, this is what going on, you're an evangelist, you'll say, well, you should have used your discernment. That don't work all the time. Everybody's different. And so it's like we try, and it's not about, putting somebody down, but it's like we always, because we're not in that place, sometimes people don't understand because you've never been there. And so with this dude, he is whack. And I mean, I'm not even knocking his hustle, but my thing is this right here: everybody's done something. That's why I would never even tripping about him getting cars, him getting a house. Look, do your thing, pimp, but as long as you're not hurting somebody in the process. And I'm not saying, hustling or whatever is right or wrong. I can't tell you that. But my thing is this: I'm not gonna hate on somebody who getting money. Because if you taking care of your household, you taking care of your household. Period, point blank. But dude, my thing is this: you're gonna sit out here and just continue to lie And then you up here, and I told the lady who actually owns the building, because I was calling her spot a bodega. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm sorry, but it does look like a bodega, but it's pretty on the inside. And this nigga is sitting there, you wearing $400,000 to $1 million worth of jewelry in this little ass spot. I'm a cussing, so it is what it is. You wearing this all this money worth of jewelry in this little ass spot, and then these people gonna run up in there and just come to you and your wife? I found that sketchy from the very beginning.
So you calling him Pastor Smollett?
Yeah, he Pastor Smollett. Yep, he is. Yep. Because I felt like this. I felt like, dude, when the story first came out and I saw it, I was like, first of all, it looked like a stage play. Then when the news got it, it took them forever to even say anything. And then when they finally said something, they were acting like this is whack as fuck too. And then they showed the pictures of the robbers, and you couldn't even see the robber's face. I think they had on gloves. I'm like, you ain't gonna find who these people are anyways.
Yeah.
So, dude, I mean, I feel like this. I'm not a street person, but I have family that's in the streets, and it's just like this. You know what time it is. Nigga, somebody ran up in there and got you. Because first of all, I talked to somebody whose family is in the church too, in that church. And that what was said was that, and I even put it on my page. What was said was that the dudes ran up in the church. It was 3 of them. This nigga talking about it was 4. Tomorrow he may say it's 2, but it was 3 dudes that ran up in that church. And they went to him. He got on the ground, went to the wife, told the wife, "You already know what this is. Your husband know what this is. Look, I ain't come here to hurt you. Put your baby back there. Go on, give me your jewelry. Go on, give me that. You know what it is." Went to the husband, said the same thing. "Nigga, you know what time it is. Go on, give me that." And then he tried to hide his jewelry, and they came back and took everything off of him. This dude got up off the floor. Instead of checking on the members of the church and his wife, he ran his punk ass out the church to go get the dudes with his jewelry.
Mm-hmm.
This is what happened. And then he's getting online talking about me, I. Oh, my wife, they put a gun to my daughter's head. Nigga, we didn't even see that. So you could be lying. But what the lady told me from the church was they didn't put no gun to the daughter's head or the wife's head.
You don't have to when it's an inside job, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't
Exactly.
Them
You ain't got-
PPP loans getting low. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the same sandwich. Everything hot right now. Pastor need that quick come up. You know what I'm saying? I holler at the peoples. You know what I'm saying? We gonna come get this money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear all my jewels. Y'all gonna come through. Y'all ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit the insurance people. I'm gonna break y'all niggas off some dough. I'm gonna wind up, you know what I'm saying, getting the money off that jewelry too on the side, and then everything's gonna be everything. He fucked up by having that shit on camera, thinking that was gonna be a good look, but that's gonna be the same footage that fucked the whole case up for him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All you need is a police report and witnesses. You don't need the shit on a video camera. You know what I'm saying?
So the thing, my question is this, right? Now they got a video showing the 3 of them going inside the church, right? And it's a white Mercedes-Benz sitting outside. But he said he ran outside and chased them. They ain't play that video. I didn't see that. Anybody seen that video?
Nope.
No.
But they
could you ask? I'm sorry. Hazel, could you ask her why did she approach the bishop if the young lady was throwing shots at her during service? Why didn't she approach her as a woman and ask her what the problem is? Because I'm still the story between you getting picked up literally and thrown out of the church
it's not adding up. If you just went up to him and you spoke to him about his girl, why would you not address her as a woman? You're a grown woman. She's a grown woman. Why didn't you address her? Because to me, this sounds like it's a woman scorn. Regardless of what we see about the bishop being janky, we all could see that. Ray Charles could see this was a setup. But from you coming on now, and it's almost 5 years later, and you're speaking about this man, it sounds like as if you and him had a relationship, and before he blew up with all the Dapper Dan suits, that you ain't get put on. That's what it sounds like to me. I just want to know clarification. Why didn't you just go and speak to the girl yourself? And why did he feel like you was such a problem that he had to remove you? Like that doesn't sound right to me.
Because
No.
when you're in the church, there's a chain of command, and because that's church, and I'm coming in there on the strength of him, that's why I went to him and not her, because that's how it's supposed to be. Because if I would have addressed her, it wouldn't have been no conversation. I'm not about to argue. And what is she gonna say?
So what did you expect him to say for her? If she's the one that's doing it to you, right? This is what you said. You said she was throwing shots at you. You brought other people to the church, right? And you were kind of embarrassed because you had your friends there. That's what I got from the situation of what you just said, right? So if she's the one that was taking shots at you, what did you expect the bishop to do and speak for her? What did you expect him to say on her behalf? I'm still not understanding that part. Did you expect him to be the mediator in this situation? Because either way, if he did play the mediator, then you and her still would have a conversation, woman to woman, to find out what's the problem. And I understand the chain of command and the hierarchy that you just explained, but as a woman, it still doesn't take that much to pull her to the side and say, hey, what's going on? I'm feeling a little sort of way. I don't know where I might have rubbed you the wrong way, or what's the problem? Like, I don't understand why you both couldn't be church lady adults and have a conversation and not involve the bishop. And then it gets to the point where the bishop felt like he had to pick you up and take you out of his rented church.
I think it's funny because they only got about 10 members, so I'm trying to figure out what's the chain of command.
Jeeves, don't start. Don't start, Jeeves. You've been.
I'm just...
Like anytime that you have a disagreement, you're supposed to go to the bishop. You're always supposed to go to the pastor. This is how it goes. When you're in the life, like, you already know how it's supposed to operate. So again, this is his ministry. I'm coming in under him. So I'm telling him that there's an issue. Clearly, there's an issue. So I'm letting you know that this is what's happening. So if you don't see it, if you don't know, I'm letting you know that this is what's happening.
Hold on. So in the midst of you letting him know what was occurring between you and this young lady, why did he feel he needed to pick you up physically and remove you? That's the part I'm just lost at.
She probably was about to slap the shit out the pastor's wife. That's what probably was about to happen.
Jeez, relax.
No, because anytime, again, when there's an issue, I go to him. What I wanted him to know is how I was feeling. It doesn't have.
So was there constantly issues or something going on? Because if you say every time you had to go to him, so it was always something between you and his girl or something, or his wife? Uh-oh, what happened?
I think 10 dropped off.
Oh.
Hold on. They wasn't hearing you. They wasn't hearing you. It had went off. They wasn't hearing you.
I was telling him that it was not going to be a conversation. So I'm letting you, like, check your girl. Like, what's up? What's her problem? What's her issue? Because I don't
see,
know.
now that's okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, darling. I'm sorry.
So he's telling me, like, you're not gonna come in here and dictate nothing to me. This is my church, and. And I'm telling him, like, if you think that she's gonna keep coming in here and talking to me and about me and around me like this, like, it's not gonna happen, because I will put my hands on her. That's why he put me out.
Yeah, I'm never gonna understand your story, because you just told me you was following the chain of command, but yet you're gonna go in the pulpit and tell this man you're about to beat up his girlfriend. Oh, okay. All right, darling.
No, no. All right, baby. Okay, okay. I don't want to knock you any further. So I'm going to get off. She answered the question for me the best of her ability. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you, Tim, for having me. I'm going back into
All right,
retirement.
Queen. Okay. Anything else?
I just want to say this much, like if there was this much tension between this woman and the pastor's wife, then you will understand why he wouldn't even be able to mentor your son, because you're what, you know what I'm saying? Like his wife probably didn't want him to have nothing to, you know what I'm saying, to do with you. You know what I mean?
What happened between him and her and I was after my son wouldn't come. I was still going. So once that happened, I stopped coming. My son came twice. He never reached out to my son. I continued to come to help him build up the church, and then maybe if he sees that I'm in here and I'm working, I'm being a shepherd, he would reach out to my son. But clearly that never happened.
All right.
What's happening?
Because that's not what he was in it for.
Bucky Meyer, what's going on?
What's going on, Tim? I just had a couple of questions. First of all, I want to know why did the pastor, the bishop, why did he mention like gang words, like when he kept saying they violated his church. I just want to know, why was that gang rhetoric, like why he kept saying like they violated. Another thing that came to my attention was, why was he kept, when he made his first statement, he kept saying, if anybody has any note of whereabouts or any information, DM me, DM me, DM me. And he just kept saying DM me. And I'm like, why not call the local authorities? Why not tell them to call the local authorities instead of DMing you? Like, was the bishop was he running the head of the investigation? Like, that was real weird to me. Like how he kept saying they violated. Another thing. Now, I want to know, first of all, why would they come to the church and victimize them people when they only robbed him? They didn't rob nobody else in the church. They robbed him. So why would some robbers risk going to a church where other people could have possibly seen them? They could have been beat down by all the church members and a mask snatched off and all of that. Why wouldn't it, like, I'm just critically thinking for myself, why wouldn't they just go to the house and rob his house where there's nobody there, and it's a possibility they won't get caught? But wait a minute, because I got the answer for that too. Because first of all, I did a little search, and for him to be able to get the insurance money for the jury, he had to the jury had to be on his person. Now, if they would have broke into his house and took the jury, it would have been on him, because the insurance company would say, how did they know where the jury was? If you got all millions of dollars in the jury, they want to know, why was that out in the open? Why wasn't your house secure enough to where somebody wasn't going to be able to break in? And if they broke in, how did they go straight to the jury and take the jury if it's $1 million worth of jury? So the jury basically had to be on him for him to be able to collect the insurance money.
That's right, Bucky. You got it right.
So, like, it just thought that don't make sense to me. Like, why would robbers go in there with all of them witnesses who possibly could notice their voice? It's weird to me. This is a total setup, and I smell nothing but bullshit and insurance fraud all over this. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, Queen.
Yeah, he
Right.
should have should have put the jury on the moon, right? So they might have needed a rocket ship to get to it. So right? Well,
Yeah, cause. See, I know about jury and I know about you insure your jury. So when you buy something, let's say if it's 50,000, once you get it appraised for 50, it's gonna go up to 100. Then from there you go get it insured, and now you got an extra 50. So if he got 400, that's how the numbers is going up. They saying he got robbed for 400,000 worth of jury, and then now the news is saying over $1 million.
yeah, I heard that too. $1 million.
So
Yeah.
now the shit goes up because he insured more than 400,000 worth of jury. So the insurance, I mean, not insurance.
When you have a business, you can make the insurance claim before you even make the insurance claim. Anytime you have a business and you insure your jewelry, it's wrote off as a business. Anything over 200,000.
No, I'm talking about, he can write it off as a business or whatever. I'm just saying, whenever you get it appraised, it automatically doubles whatever the price of the jury is once you appraise it. But somebody got a question. Black Lexicon, thank you for the super chat. They asked, when he did mentor your son, what was your son's opinion about him, and if he had any?
My son really didn't have an opinion.
Okay.
He really didn't have an opinion. He didn't want to be in the church. He wasn't getting anything out of it. Like, he never said anything to him. He had like a basic conversation with him. It's not like he was following up with him, calling and checking for him, and none of that. Like, so that's why my son was like, I had to make him come with me.
Okay.
And because he wasn't getting nothing out of being there, he wasn't really showing no kind of interest in him. So what was he going to keep coming for?
Okay. If that answers your question, Black.
But did her son want to be mentored, or was you forcing him to be mentored? Like, did he want to be mentored? Like, what did he feel about being mentored? Like, was that something he was looking forward to? I know you say he didn't want to go after the fact, but I mean, in the beginning, like when you were saying, "Yo, I'm about to introduce you to the pastor," was this something he was looking forward to doing?
No, it's not like he was 6 years old. He's 17. Like, no, he wasn't looking forward to it. Like,
okay.
He's trying to tell me nothing. Like, you know how teenagers move? That's how they are.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna take the last one. If somebody want to call him, whatever, you can come in, get your last joint. I'm gonna let her go. Don't start coming to me asking me questions. She right here. If you want to ask her something, talk to her. Don't talk back to me. Talk back to her. She here. Talk to her. Somebody said the robbery was fake.
I'm just saying, I feel like the pastor fucked up by making any statement after, like, anything we didn't see on camera, we shouldn't have heard about. Like, you heard he chased the car, the color of the car. He went so far to see them changing clothes. Like, now these are things they can look for. Now, if they don't see these things, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then your pass is scam. So they
definitely
you got a scam pass. You bugging.
Right.
Like, you should just shut up and let the robbery just it happen. That's what happened. I didn't chase nobody. I checked on my congregation. That was it. Said the son is 17. The son is 17 years old. He got murdered at the age of 17.
At 18.
At 18? All right, at 18, Miss Cruiser, that's her son was 18. Someone blocked you. I am created at Nikki Rabbit. How they blocked you? They couldn't have blocked you. I am created at Nikki Rabbit.
You know I'm on the stage, so I ain't blocked nobody.
Yeah, ain't nobody. You on here, Nikki Rabbit? What you talking about? Ain't nobody can block you. So that's it. Nobody else ain't got no Let me see. Best Stop Brooklyn. We got to see.
So after you was, is she still up here?
Yeah, she's still here.
Okay. After he escorted you out, when he picked you up and put you outside, how did that end? Like, because I heard you say something like, well, she got to come out. So what happened? Did you eventually just leave, or did they have to call the police to get you out of there? Or how did the night end?
Yeah, I left because my when he was carrying me out, my daughter was walking behind him, and I didn't even realize it because I was going off. So when my daughter tapped me, it's like I came back to reality, and she was like, "Mommy, I just want to go home."
True.
Okay.
Man, shit be like that sometimes though. Like I said, you take him on face value. If he coming out of jail preaching that good talk, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't wrong that you thought he might have been able to help your son. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know that he was past the collection plate. You know what I'm saying? Past the Smollett.
Yeah. The link is in the comment section. If you want to ask the sister anything, you can ask her anything. Let me put up one more time so you know who we talking to. Yeah, this ain't coming from 10. This is coming from the sister. Right here. And we talk about him right here. We talk about Tyrese, the pastor. And if you got anything you want to say, anything you want to add, you got any questions, Chucky, who's Chucky? I need to see your face, Chucky. I don't know if you Bullets got him. I don't know if you Bullets got him. I don't know, Chucky. Show me your face, Chuck.
Bro.
Huh?
Yeah, what's up, Tim? What's up, Watch Dog?
Okay, you got the accent.
What up?
Goddamn, Gotti. What's going on, Chucky?
Nah, man, I'm chilling, man. I got a couple questions, man. I want to ask her, man. I'm 34 years old, so I want to ask her this. I know when women was young, they was young, wild, and free, you know, probably end up pregnant and, you know, probably didn't know who the dad is. So I want to ask her, like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe because she on a hard time, like, have she met him before she met him in 2018? Like, she probably met him before and then probably can't remember. That's what I'm saying. Because the world's so small, you know. Get what I'm saying?
Asking me what you telling me.
Oh, well, you don't understand. Well, I'll go to the next question. But damn, I just forgot that quick. But I'm high, man. I'm drinking, man. I just got off work.
I don't know what you smoking on. You smoking on that Pastor Kush?
Take another.
Nah.
Take another bowl.
That's the question I
come
wanted
back
to
to
ask, though. Yeah. But that's what I want to say though. When they filmed it up in the church, man, dude that ran past, they turned the camera like they didn't want the camera to see them.
Okay.
That's another thing. You only saw one dude. I had 3-4 dudes, and you only saw one dude.
No, it was 3 of them. They got another video out with all 3 of them going up in the church, and then you see them in the church. Though.
Was they all on video though? Cause they just showed one dude, and they put the camera dude in the corner, eating on some some pork skins or something. I don't know.
Nah, the one in the corner, he the lookout. He was the lookout.
No, 10. What I'm saying is, when they showed them guys running up in the church, they only showed one guy. They ain't show all 3 at the video that I saw. Then they put the camera right on.
They showed the one walk past, and then another one walked past the camera. Then it moved. But you can see today. Go on there today. Where you from?
Oh, well, my bad. I'm from Chicago. I don't even know why I'm in New York business, man.
Okay, Chi-Town.
No, everybody be in everybody business.
Hold on, Chi-Town. Hold on there, Chucky. It ain't New York business. It's all our business. We black folks
yeah.
trying to come together and do the right thing. Great minds think alike. This is not New York, Chicago business. This is everybody business. If it's an injustice happening in Chicago, it's an injustice happening in New York City. We all together. We have fun.
White dog, you was right. My question came back.
There you
But
go.
if you
God
ain't,
damn it,
if you
Chucky did.
if you ain't know the man, why would you let a stranger pick you up and throw you out somewhere? If you never touch him or none of that. So I guarantee he broke your back in. I know that. I'm from the hood. We all from the hood. We come on, man. We know how we move. Come on, man.
Hold on, Chuck.
Come on,
Chuck,
man.
Chuck.
You ain't finna let no stranger just put his hands on you and throw you out of a church. Come on, man.
She knew him, Chuck. She already knew him already, Chuck.
Right, but only way the man put his hands on her to throw out the church, he had to have his hands on her before. That's what I'm saying.
Before?
Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part.
Oh shit, Chuck. Okay, Chuck.
He was my bishop. What are you talking
He
about?
was her bishop, Chuck.
Man, I don't care if you a bishop, you my uncle. Ain't nobody picking me up, throwing me out nowhere. Women is the new man, so shit. Ain't nobody touching them. That part. Ain't nobody touching nobody. That's over with. But throw your house, oh no, it's a problem. Oh no. Don't put your hands on me.
Okay.
Come on, Tim. We from the hood, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. I just think about what I said. I probably said it wrong, but you'll probably make sense out of it. Watch what I tell you. Yeah, I'm gone though, bro.
Okay, there, Chucky. Okay, Chuck then came and did something else. Chuck then came in and okay. So you got it all right there. Chuck said it. Chucky said it. I ain't say it. Chucky did it. It was Chucky. Talk back to 10. I'm talking to you. Get in my comment section. We're gonna let the sister go. I thank you for coming in and giving us your side. And maybe we could do the story on your son. If you want to talk about that.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, cool. We can go into the details of your son and what happened and how they trying to solve the case and the progression they made. This has been 4 years already, so we can talk about the progression they made, if they made any, if they have any suspects, and if they don't, who are anyone that they may think, or what are they doing to you know? So thank you, Queen. Ain't nobody else got no more questions for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good night, miss.
Good night.
Wax, put your joint in the comment section. Wax, so I can put it up here on the joint. Make sure you're tuned in. It's my man Wax Dog, man. Wax Dog is a brother that holds people accountable. If you out here acting stupid, doing stupid stuff, he's gonna make a video about you and put your ass up on that channel. He's gonna show when you said one thing, he's gonna put it together with the other thing, and next thing you know, you got a whole bunch of things going on in your life. So don't come on this YouTube think that you're gonna just say and do what you want to do. You're gonna be held accountable. So make sure y'all subscribe to my man Wax Dog.
That's what's up.
Content. And he hold people accountable. I'm sure everybody know about the 5th grader on the couch. He holds him accountable, in which everybody should be holding him accountable. I thank all y'all for coming in tonight, being part of my my live. And
yo, I see you, Uda. That's love. You know what's up, my dude. Uda Block in the building. I see you, 10. I'm gonna get up out of here though. Good looking, yo. This shit was something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely, brother.
Well, I think we sat over a stack in the building. I know that much. You know what I'm saying? She was lit.
Yeah.
Hold it down though.
All right, bro.
All right. Salute to the chat too. 1. Peace.
Yeah, man. Make sure you're going to check out Wax Dog, man. Make sure you check out everybody's channel, man. Support everybody. We need to support one another. Make sure you'll continue to support 10 Toes Down. Support Wax. Support everybody in here that got a YouTube channel, man. Show that love, man. Spread that love. Make sure you support that black love, white love, or whatever color love it is. Hey, support it, because that's the only way the word going to get out. We can't be listening to the news every day. We can't believe them. You know they shit is scripted. The news is scripted. YouTube, this ain't no scripted shit. We come on here and we speak what's going on. Yo, Mike just got shot yesterday. What? Yeah, Tony shot him over a dice game. The news ain't gonna give it to you like that. They just gonna say Mike got shot. He was a criminal. This is what he did in the past. The police shot him. That's it. Case closed. When we coming with the facts. We trying to get to the bottom of it. We doing our due diligence. And if we ain't got the full facts, somebody gonna come on here and say, nope, you wrong. This is what happened. And shut up. Somebody's gonna correct somebody. So that's why I say everybody need to support everybody on the YouTube world so that we can get the word out and get the right word out. Okay? We're not gonna continue taking words from fifth graders. If that's what it is, then I'll get out this seat. I'll go and get my son, bring him in here. They want me to, Maddox, you want me to get my son in here and have him run the thing? Because you're letting the fifth grader run. I'm not gonna let my son come in here and run. He'll come in here and talk to y'all about cereal, his Port Patrol, and he'll tell you about all the different colors that's in the Skittle box. Because that's all we dealing with is a bunch of Skittles and colorful shit when we're dealing with the fifth grader on the couch. Make sure you go support 050 the movement. I know a lot of people don't agree with everybody. Ain't gonna agree with everybody. We ain't supposed to agree with everybody, but we shouldn't make it a conflict. We shouldn't make it a problem. We should make it debatable to where that, you know what? I'm gonna think about what you just said. Oh, you feel like I'm gonna work on that, brother. You know, no, I think that you're wrong about that, brother. Ain't no need to be getting crazy. Only people we need to be getting crazy on is the fifth grader and his underlings. That's it. Anybody that tell you they have sex with your children, anybody say that your mama wish death on your mom and your kids, I'll smack the shit out your wife in the bedroom while you laying in the bed with her. Anybody that's getting up here saying anything like that, we should lobby against them. That's right. We should be the new lobby boys. That's the real lobby boys. Lobby against these people, boycott their ass, shut them down. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Time to shut them down. They ain't worth nothing. F them. They don't mean nothing. That's right. The gatekeepers. I need some gatekeepers. I need some new gatekeepers in the building. We need new gatekeepers to where we're not going to be allowing nobody to come into our community. And when I say our community, Chicago, LA, wherever it's at, New York, anywhere. That's my community. Chi-Town, all them killings going on, that affects me. That affects me. Anything happen to any other nationality anywhere in this world, right? You're going to start looking at everybody else the same way that one is. That's how it is. Anything, everybody's scared of black people, think black people just want to do this, want to do that. Y'all heard the other people tell us about ourselves before. Other nationalities, they don't trust us or nothing because that's how they display us. So then, hey, what are we supposed to do? Just sit back and let them run with the story, run with the narrative? Or do we stand up and say, this is not how we are? That is not us. There's only a chosen few people who are out here killing, shooting, and doing all this shit, going to prison. Oh, the prison is full of black people. Shut up. They ain't telling you about the white boys that's in there. Majority of the people in California and all that is white people. They ain't telling you about that. They ain't telling you about the people that's coming home from prison and getting their lives together and doing the right thing. They don't tell you about Tookie Williams, how he went to prison. Yeah, he was gangbanging, but they don't tell you about how he changed his life. They don't tell you about, unless it's some big shit that happens, and then you hear about it. But they don't tell you about the good stories. That news ain't going to give you. 5, 11, PX, odd news. Eyewitness didn't witness no news. He don't know no news. The eyewitness news is called the eyewitness. They didn't witness shit. Go to YouTube. Come here. Go on, check out 10 Toes Down. Go on, check out Wax Dog. Go on, check out 050. Go on, check out. It may be a lot of bickering, but where's not no bickering going on? Huh? Where is there not no entertainment going on? We need to keep it that way. And with that, 10 gonna get out the building. We shut it down. Thank y'all for locking in. I usually get on my ladies at the end of my show, but tonight I ain't doing that. Tomorrow, morning tea with 10, I will be on here. And I remember it was somebody, it was one of y'all ladies that I said, I'm gonna get your ass on Friday. I don't know who the hell it was, but I'm gonna find out who it is. But I thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. And I got another story for your ass. If I get this one to come on here, we're gonna have way more in the building for this story. But they scared to do it. They don't want to come up here. I like when people show your face. Go do the story, show your face. I get this story for y'all. Y'all gonna be like, oh shit, I told y'all 10 Toes do his due diligence, and he gonna get the bottom of the story. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what it is yet, because I don't want to spoil it and say it, and then this person keep fronting on me, don't want to get up here, and I'm saying, get up here and do it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. You know, and they ain't nobody gonna do nothing to them, but they just don't want to get up here yet. They're not used to this YouTube thing yet. So salute to everybody in the chat once more.